Today is Tuesday, July 2nd, 2024, and we are parked at Paugus Road for the Liberty and Brook Trail. So we're going to go up Brook to the summit of Chocorua up here, and then, there's a glare, and then come down, go to the Jim Liberty cabin, go off the spur down there, and then, just goes out to a water source, and then come down back to the parking lot on Liberty Trail. So it should be about 7 miles. We're going to start off going up, and I don't know if this is pronounced Bowls, maybe, and then take Brook. That is the last of the optional T25s, so we'll be done with the terrifying 25 totally. All right. Oh, the parking lot, big. Look how big it is. The road was a little bit rough getting here, but there's one small sedan here, made it through. There's a mud puddle. We went to the right in this mud puddle. There's definitely a big hole down there. It looked like the best way, but I don't think it was. Okay, so we're gonna set off and head up Brook Trail to Mount Chocorua. We're about 1 1/3 miles up right now, and it's really nice in this area. You walk on a snowmobile trail for maybe 0.4, and then you turn off at a bridge. You don't go over the bridge, and you're walking right along the brook for a while. It's beautiful. And then about a mile in, you hit a junction that stays straight to stay on Brook and take a left. What was the name of that trail? Bickford?
Bickford, yeah.
Yeah. If you take a left, you have to cross the stream, and that's Bickford. But this has been really nice. There's a lot of erosion where people are making the trail, like they see a spot that's very rooty and they clearly decide to go around it. So it's kind of annoying to see all those really badly eroded herd paths. But it is what it is, I guess. Really lovely. All right, this is the Brook Trail. We have about 0.15 left of Brook Trail, and we, I guess, are on the terrifying part now. The trail comes out of the woods right here, and we have this slab. Definitely, I would not want to go down it. It's nice and dry today. We're going up. People have worn a path along the side, of course. And there's actually no markings where the trail is. I see a cut branch over there, so maybe we're not even on the trail. Maybe it's supposed to go over on that side. I don't know. Where does the trail go from there? Okay, well, maybe we're on the trail and maybe we're not. I don't know. Is this the terrifying part?
I'm terrified.
Are you? Okay. I don't know. Did you see that cut branch in there?
Yeah, but I don't think that's official.
And I don't think it's official either. There's been a lot of unofficial cutting on this trail of roots.
I think someone came in right here.
Yeah, I think so too. Okay, so this perhaps is the terrifying part of Brook Trail. Not terrifying. We just came up this area. Beeline Trail leaves right here. And I would say this was much more scary. It has that wet red and green stuff. It didn't feel particularly slippery, but we were going uphill. So that would be more unnerving if you were going downhill, for sure. I think that's it for the terrifying part. Yeah, I think so. I don't know. This is our first time on this trail, so we don't know, but it feels like there's a couple. I think there's another there's a view ledge. So maybe it's scary up there. I don't know. Only way to know is to go do it. So we're climbing up an area now that perhaps this is the terrifying 25 part. And this really doesn't look bad here. But of course, somebody walked around it. And then ahead of John, it looks like it's quite steep. I have to get up on this slab. I think I need 2 hands. Let's go check in after I get up here. Okay, so I would say this is the terrifying part, even though it wasn't particularly terrifying. But behind these trees, we came up this side. People have gone up the other side. You come down here. People have beaten a path along the bottom, but you have to come up. So you're probably better off to just stay up and then work your way up this crack. And now we've got like a series of steps here. And on my map, it shows a view right up there. I see a little cairn up there. So let's go see the view. I can see Tecumseh and the Osceolas right here. And Moose Lock right there. What is that up close to me? Where am I right now? This is Chocorua. Oh, that's Paugus. Right up close. Okay, let's go up and see the view from up there. So at the top of that climb, there was a view out this way, but I didn't really, we decided that wasn't really the view that was marked on my map, which I don't think it was. I think this is the view, but it's looking a different direction. We have a nice big view ledge here. The trail goes right along it. And I think we're looking to the south here. A little bit hazy. Okay, we just came out of the more slab in the woods. Big cairn here and sign. So that was Brook Trail. And we're gonna go up to the summit, which is, oh, I could see it before when we came out of the woods. It's up behind here. Let's go do it. There's no wind. And I think it was supposed to be 75 at the summit today. It feels like it is. So, oh yeah, there we go. I see a person up there.
It could be a cairn.
I think it's a person.
It didn't move.
Oh, could be a cairn. Let's go find out. So this is gonna... Hello.
Hey. Have a good day.
You too.
Hello.
This is gonna junction right up here with West Side Trail, which is like a bad weather. You can avoid the summit. Yeah. So we've been on that before.
Bad weather.
It goes,
move.
yeah, it goes that way. I thought it was nice. I mean, obviously you want to go to the summit. up on the summit now. We just had lunch up here. It is lovely. Got a great view of the presidentials out here. Carters and Wildcats. So much stuff to see here. Field, Kerrigan, the Nancy Range, the Hancocks, Franconia Ridge behind that, Osceolas, and Tecumseh over here. We've got all kinds of stuff. Up close is, let's see, this is Paugus over here. This is Hedgehog right there. Got Passaconaway, the Tri-Pyramids behind that. And nice big open area. 360-degree views. Beautiful day. And then over on this side, if you do the Terrifying 25, this is the one that is not optional. And then over here, Middle Sister. All right, and you can see some people down here maybe moving around. Trail that comes up that way. All right, that is the summit. We're gonna head back down and take Liberty Trail down and stop at Jim Liberty Cabin, which is also a new trail for us. We're down at the Jim Liberty Cabin now. It has 9 bunks in it and a little table and a cribbage board. It seems really clean, actually. Like, I wonder if there's mice. It seems pretty nice. Has a little enclosed porch here, or not enclosed because this is open right here, but covered porch, I should say. There's no tenting out here. You have to stay in the cabin if you come. It's chained down. I don't know if you can see it on here. The original Jim Liberty cabin was further up and it blew off the mountain. It's chained down right here and back there. And there's a spur here to a water source, and there's also a privy somewhere. So we're gonna walk out there because it's part of the White Mountain Trails to go down to the water source. And here's a look up towards the summit, the end of the summit. Very cool. Jim Liberty Cabin. This is the water source. It's about 1/10 of a mile from the cabin. It's not really marked where to go, but once you find the little trail, it's easily seen, and there is actually a sign for water about 100 feet from here, which is kind of weird. And there's pools for dipping. It says that it is unreliable, but it seems to be okay right now. I don't know if there are other pools. I only see like that one pool. That's the water source. Here's a illegal campsite that's not flat. I mean, it's flat, but it's sloped. And then it looks like there's an open area up here with maybe a view out. Yeah, a little obstructed view out. There you have it. That's the water source. It is marked as unreliable/seasonal, but it's okay. So right back in the woods is the water source, and there was a trail out I didn't even notice to a big open ledge. We're looking up towards the summit area, and then across to Middle Sister, and then Carter Ledge Trail, I believe is what that one is. I don't know, I think I called it Blueberry Ledge before. And there's a nice, pretty big ledge right here. So if you come down for water, you can sit and enjoy the view. We are descending Liberty Trail now, and we just passed the place where Liberty actually turns to the right and Hammond continues straight. So we saw a lot of traffic coming up from the Hammond side. This is 2.7 back to the car on Paugus Road. I don't really expect to see anybody, although there were a couple cars there this morning. This is going to be much less traveled than the top part of Liberty. And what can I say? From the cabin down to the split was really nice. I'd say nice, easy trail. Oh, look, here's a sign about camping. And above the cabin, it was like you would expect, like slabby rock, some of it wet. And the privy is down the trail from the cabin a little bit on the right-hand side as you're descending, and they're building a new luxurious, it looked like, composting toilet there. So the old one is still there. It's just one stall. I think the new one is going to be 2 stalls. They had all the roofing and all the lumber and stuff there, so hopefully they'll get that built this season. And that's, I guess, all I have to say. I mean, this is Liberty. We'll see what it's like. I don't know if there's anything of note on it. I don't think there are, like water crossings or anything, but we'll find out. This was built as a toll trail. Like I think there was a hotel or something up top. And so I expect this trail to be, I think it was a bridle trail for a while. I expect it to be pretty good and not particularly steep. And Brook Trail was cut as an alternative to paying the toll to go up. So that was a little more rough. Oh, here come some people right now. Okay, we finished up that last hike. It was a little over 7 miles and we drove about 15 minutes. The Ferncroft parking lot is down the road a little bit, but we're here to do Red Path. There's a sign at the bottom of that stack of signs. And there's parking on the side of the road here for how many cars? 3, 4 cars. Never seen anyone parked here before, actually. You want to hit start?
Yep. Ready, set, start.
Okay, so we're here to get a couple little tiny trails, one of which is Red Path, right there. And then we're going to go up Mount Katherine, and then we're going to take Tilton Spring, and then we're going to come around. I think it's a little section of McCrillis Path, and then Pasture Path, and then come back out Red Path. So we have to out and back 2 of the 4. There's no easy way to get these, but that's okay. They're short. Okay, we are now at the junction. So we came up from Ferncroft Road on Red Path, but it was very, made me feel not right. We had to walk up like a private driveway, which was okay, but then we had to go right through this property and the people were out. Nobody said anything to us. I have to look at the book to see what it says. It implies that you can walk through there, but it didn't say hikers welcome or anything, so I don't know. We were planning to go out that way. I'm a little weirded out by that. We're going to take Pasture Path up to Mount Katherine, then backtrack to here.
Do a loop and come
And
back
do a
to
loop
here.
and come back to here and then go out Red Path the way we came in, I guess. I don't know. They also had a dog that realized we were there after we were past. So I don't know. I mean, I read the guidebook. There didn't used to be parking, but now there is. If there's parking, you should be able to hike it. I don't recall seeing anything that said it was closed at that end, so I guess we'll play dumb because we kind of are dumb. I don't really know. Okay, so Mount Katherine is like a little bump, and it should have some sort of restricted view, maybe. We're up at the viewpoint on Mount Katherine. This is looking at Chocorua, and yeah, it was simple and easy. Right through here is Whiteface, but like I said, it's like a restricted view. Okay, on we go. Okay, so we actually had gone the wrong way on the way in, and I'll show you why. This is Red Path right here. There's a blue blaze on a telephone pole. There's a cairn. But you're coming from this direction on the road. You're walking up a road. You're walking right by it, literally right by it. There's no way. You have to really be looking and know it's there. So I apologize to the homeowners who walked right through the side of their property while they were out. But there is an entrance, left-hand side as you're walking in on the private drive. And the road comes around and you'll see this little green building here. So if you're coming out to do Red Path, once you get past that building, just keep looking to the left for a
200 feet maybe.
Oh look, here's another cairn. I didn't see any of these on the way in.
Neither did I.
But you don't turn at that one,
Well, maybe that cairn is saying this is the path.
I guess.
This is Red Path.
In any case, you turn where the blaze is on the telephone pole. So I feel way better. Coming back down, it was more obvious that you could turn into the woods. But yeah, okay. So, phew. And then it says trail right up here. Okay, good. So we finished up those. Nothing special in there to see. Tilton Spring is actually like a big, how would you describe it? It's a big pool.
Yeah.
And it's right near the intersection of the four. So where Tilton Spring, Red Path, and Pasture Path all come together, it's actually down on Pasture Path, just a little bit, heading towards Ferncroft. So if you should need water, hey look, there's your pad.
Whose pad is
Yours.
that? Oh, look at that.
I didn't know you were missing it.
Neither did I.
Look at that, trail garbage. Okay, the car is right back there. Success. It was about 4¼ miles, a little bit more.